When the inspector came in, he went through the whole house.
The home inspector doesn't see the signs that I see. They're in the wrong business because all the signs are here.
We got only information of $300 repair,
Like, how can you not see this?
which we could figure it out by ourselves.
Mold. Oh, that's not good.
It's scary.
Mother and daughter, Elena and Guilia, moved from Italy about 9 years ago to find that perfect oasis. Within the last 2 years, they bought this beautiful little house on a cozy street. Got a home inspector, good advice. But did they receive good advice? What did the home inspector catch? And what didn't he catch? That's my job. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do a homes inspection, I'm gonna open up, and I'm gonna show what went wrong, why it went wrong, and what I have to do to fix it.
I was looking for a house for just a few weeks. We wanted to have enough space for our books and with some yard, because I like gardening a lot. When I walk in this house, the thing that impressed me most was this living room because of the wooden beams. They reminds me of home back in Italy, and I love it.
It looked quite different than what you see now. It was all pink and yellow floors, so it wasn't quite home the way I would define it. It was just ugly.
A little bit, yeah, weird. I would define weird, but she saw the immediate, I saw the potential.
It was a very nice space, and the bedrooms were quite big, which was really important. So whatever she was happy with, I was happy.
For me, it was the first time I was buying a house by myself, so I had no clue what to do. A house inspection was conditional to the deal, because before coming here, I wanted to make sure that at least visibly the house was a place where we can live safely with no big job. I was here when the inspector came in. He went through the whole house. He advised me of some little problems.
Interesting.
We didn't get any useful information. We got only information of $300 repair, which we could figure it out by ourselves.
Right.
Well, hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Mike,
Nice to meet
how do I
you.
pronounce your name?
Elena, my name is Elena. Welcome.
Elena.
Elena.
Ah, okay. And Julia?
Nice to meet
Pleasure to
you.
meet you. I'm Mike.
He never at any point sat us down and said, this is what I noticed. It's not really urgent right now, but you may have issues in the future. And maybe doing that would have helped us understand more so what the report was all about. Yes. And then we could have taken more prompt actions or just stayed away from the house.
The biggest problem I see is everything drives towards
Yes.
the house.
Yes.
So you have a huge grading issue. You brought in a home inspector, yes?
Yes, we did.
And?
And the problem was January. A lot of snow.
January,
so
okay.
We really haven't realized how bad was the grading.
Okay, I'm only going to believe that if there was 2 feet of snow on the driveway.
No, the driveway was clean, but we had like 4 feet of snow.
Okay, as long as the driveway's clean, I can see walking up here, everything runs towards the house. So you
Yeah.
have one huge issue. Somebody's raised your driveway. I want to see your garage right now. Do you mind?
Well, we have an indoor pool if you want.
You have an indoor pool? No
Yes.
surprise to me.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not see this? It's lower in the garage. Not only are we high on this side and low on this side, they
Yes.
try to create this little bit of a
Yes.
stop, which the only thing it's going to do is if it rains too much, it's going to go that way and eventually get in.
Yes.
And you're going to have a little pool in here. That happens to be the foundation of the house. So if this gets flooded and it works its way over, it gets into the basement. Was that wood on the ceiling?
Yes.
So right away, we have a fire hazard. This is not how we install a fireplace.
And there is water coming through
Oh, so
there.
yeah, I guess there is. Look at it, just like saturated, absolutely soaked. You see that right there?
Oh, boy.
Absolutely
Okay.
soaked. No, they haven't dropped the ceiling. So this is the height But, you know, that should be drywall. You don't want a fire hazard in here, especially
Yeah.
when you have a fire hazard within a fire
Already there.
hazard.
Yeah.
So normally what we do, and it is in the report, by the way, is to have a fireplace specialist come in and take a look and make sure that it's usable, it's safe before you light a fire. That would have been highly recommended. See in the corner right there?
Yes. Well,
that
it's still-
shows water leakage. Look at how black that is across there, and then look at that one spot that is just saturated and completely molding. So, do we have water coming in? Yes. Do we have to address it? Yes. Should have been in a report? Yes. This is no snow inside the garage when you look inside. I don't care if there's a car. You look around the edges. Oh, there's wood on the ceiling. Oh, it's leaking from the ceiling. Look at the window. You don't want a window right at the ground at the lowest point. All that water's gonna drive this way and get inside. And I'm gonna assume you got an awful lot of water downstairs in this area. Just a feeling.
Was March when all the snow melted that we had the spring right below here. So we had a huge lake inside the house. I freaked. Really, I started freaking out.
We have definite signs of mold here. This is actually right where that downspout is. This carpet's wet right here. Now tell me, the home inspector doesn't see the signs that I see, because all the signs are here. First thing I walked up, I saw all that property coming to this corner. Check this corner, come downstairs, take a look up, see if water's coming down. Look at the baseboard, you can see it's been saturated for years. Look at the wall. Oops. Oh, sorry, I'll have to fix that. Oh, yep, so what do you see? Mold. The more you have water coming in, the more problems you're gonna have. It's gonna rot your carpet, it's gonna rot your walls, and if you don't fix it fast enough, you'll be calling in a mold abatement company instead of me. I'd like to see the electrical panel.
This is the electrical panel.
Okay. Wow, a licensed electrician who would have put in a brand new panel, you think they would have labeled all of this, which says maybe it wasn't a licensed electrician. Looks like somebody's moved this, which they have. So the panel, I mean, the inspector did catch that this is where the other panel was. And then we had funky wiring running to the lights and the shower. Like, this is just ridiculous. You know, I can sit on the toilet here and I can wash my hands. It's ugly, it's wrong. I'll tell you right now, that's coming out. When you see visually things are wrong, now imagine what's wrong behind it. But don't worry, I think you got the right
You
contractor.
make it right.
I'll make it right. Someone was drinking because this pulls on one hell of an angle. And you know, is it actually supporting? It's moving.
The previous home inspector sort of coded things over, nothing really major, acceptable.
Use these strong words. For instance, this house has a grading issue. The garage is a fire hazard, because at this point, with these strong words, I say, you know what? This is too much money.
And there's a lot of water issues to this house. Let's start with the front. Water always shows its signs. Look at the paths on the wall. Over the years, the brick is going to absorb a lot of moisture and dirt. Why? Because if it's wet, it attracts dirt. It just attracts it. So the dirt actually gets embedded in the brick. It stays there. As the water's coming down, it's like bleaching. It's actually washing the brick. So we're seeing where all the water has fallen down the brick. What's funny about this is, you don't see it out there, but somebody builds a cover over the porch and it's leaking down where it's attached to the house. Odd? Yes. Was it in the report? No. So we've got the flat roof with a possible scupper, what they're calling a scupper, picking up the drainage of water from the flat roof down into here. But they're also picking up the rest of the upper roof, tying back in, coming across here, which I've never really seen it done this way before. And it's existing. This is old, I'll tell you right now. That's old ductwork. That's old downspout that's put into the old cast iron with a clean out, and then they just cement the top around it. So it's old. In the reports, the home inspector should say, all downspouts, pull them out of the weeping tile and drive them 4 to 6 feet away from the house. All home inspectors should say this. What's with this wood, okay? Everything's brick. So from this point, they built this to close in this ugliness to do with the downspout. Then they closed up all of this, probably because they've changed all this. So as far as I'm concerned, I want this all down. I'm going to take a look at it. I know this is all wrong. I look at the electrical in the ceiling up here. What do I see? All the signs are here. I don't care how much snow was here. That's why I asked them right out. Was the driveway shoveled? Yes. Okay, I can see it's all driving that way. That means you're gonna have water problems in the basement right there. That's why I'm here. They have water problems in the basement right there. Go figure. My God. The brick wall out front is leaning right out. Clearly we see it. Why? Well, there's nothing really holding it. It's on its own. Things I gotta fix. Let's look at this roof. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Let's start with this roof. I don't really care that the home inspector was here in January and there was snow. It's visual signs that you can see that the front of this is shingled. It says right on the bundle of shingles. 312, 412 pitch, I don't care. It should be a 412 pitch, but not, you know, that's like this. That's a 412 pitch. This pitch is like this. You don't shingle a roof like that. It's not gonna work. It's gonna freeze, it's gonna rot just like it is right now. You should use a flat roof procedure. All I do know is this is coming down. That I can tell you. Next, this is the flat roof. And this flat roof is not supposed to be a bathtub. I don't know why they say for a flat roof that it's okay to actually hold water. This is where all that wet spot is downstairs in the garage in the corner. This is where the mushrooms are growing. It's actually very furry, very moldy. This is a big issue.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Bennett. Two nice ladies from Italy. They wanted this little oasis. And what do you see when you walk in?
Everything right here in this one little area?
Let's see, we have a pool of water on the flat roof. We have evidence of water coming in inside. We have a bathtub in the garage because the garage floor is lower than the driveway, and the whole driveway runs towards this point. There's water being funneled into the basement from all over this house. It's coming down from both roofs, right down the downspout, onto the garage roof, down through the pipe, and directly into the basement foundation wall. Not to mention the driveway and everything running towards the window. No wonder the basement's drenched. So we're gonna have to pull the driveway in and come in and contour everything so it goes down in between the houses and not. I mean, look how low that window is.
No kidding.
Like, that's insane. So we're gonna pull this down. We're gonna pull all that wood down because I wanna see everything to do with this corner. I got a bad feeling we're gonna be gutting the basement. The bathroom's definitely going, but I'm pretty damn sure we're gonna be opening it right up. It's home time, and that plane that's about to come by every 2 minutes is ready to pick me up and take me away. Wanna help me with my tools?
Absolutely, buddy.
Thanks. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have a problem here. That really looks like vermiculite.
So, beautiful day, and we're gonna need it. We're all outside work today. We have Teo coming. He's gonna peel up this whole driveway. We have to start grading it. Today's a really good day for it. Also, taking down the eyesore today, that's the only thing I can call it. We have to take this down in order for us to do the rest of the work here. Oh yeah, we're taking down the wall.
Way too fun, man. Okay, let's get the wheelbarrow, boys.
So as fun as that looked for me to push over, I knew that I was totally safe. I knew there was no one behind the wall, and I knew it was gonna come down very easily. Can you think about the kids in this neighborhood and how unstable that wall was? Now, that wall was unstable from day one. As you can see on the footing, that mortar never bonded. If you can push down a wall that easy, and if you could take mortar and do that to it, I could basically salvage these bricks, which is not a good sign. That wall had to come down. Okay, so Carlito, I just told MJ, but let's get some people in there and start taking down that ceiling, okay? We're also gonna get up the slab. I wanna get up this concrete slab that's in the garage. We have to get that repoured at some point, so why not start it today? up, okay? I want you guys to put this stuff away. Aim chimney's here. I want them to take out that chimney before you go any further, okay? So AIM Chimney has now confirmed what Mike's worst fears were, that this fireplace is not functioning properly. It's a disaster waiting to happen. The homeowners don't like it, so now we're gonna get rid of it. Hey, Vince, how's it going?
Oh, very good, Damon. How are you?
Is that thing as scary as it looks?
It's scarier. The proper cap is gone. There's supposed to be a, right here, there's supposed to be a cap come around and over. So that keeps out the rain, the weather. Not that it's gonna make much of a difference on this one. It's already rusted out. That's why it's coming down. This weighs about 20 pounds, but you could see right here, because it doesn't have the cap on, that the water will go in here and be absorbed by the insulation, thus making this sometimes twice as heavy as normal.
So is that actually soot in there?
No, this is not soot. That's the insulation factor that's
Is it?
supposed to be between the inner stainless steel and the outer stainless steel that's not there.
Oh my God.
So this inner stainless steel liner, you can see how much corrosion has happened.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, if this was a new chimney length, there would be a 2-inch clearance to all combustibles. When the inner layers have become separated because water has gotten in, made the insulation heavy, which makes it, by sheer gravity, it will drop down. So there's no insulation value up here. So instead of a 2-inch clearance to combustibles,
That's
the wood
amazing.
is touching. One good chimney fire could have ignited the wood. It was a time bomb. So it's extremely important to have annual maintenance.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
So there's no way around it. The asphalt has got to go. Now we need to get rid of it in order to properly grade the whole area away from the house. Let's start getting all this asphalt into the bin, okay? Dale.
Yes, sir.
Well, you made short work of that, my friend.
Not much to it when you start peeling it up.
That's good enough for now. I want Mike to be here for the rest of this to make some decisions on the rest of this driveway. We'll just clean this up.
Excellent.
Nice job, buddy. Thank you.
Not a problem, sir.
Stevie, what'd you find, man?
You can see a lot of the staining where the existing leaks were.
Yeah.
So it's been leaking there for quite some time. Flat roofs, provided that they're sloped somewhat, can last a very, very long time. The main problem here is it doesn't look like there is very sufficient slope. There's still a lot of moisture on this roof. We've got a scupper drain at both ends, but it looks like the low point is probably over here where I'm standing. So the roof would literally have to fill up with water before it would even start to drain. Just an old roof that needs to be replaced. You can see it's probably been leaking for quite some time and it's had multiple repairs.
Frankie, what'd you find?
Not good news. Clearly, there's major indicators here that there was no permits pulled. So that means somebody that had a little bit of knowledge came in and did some of the work.
Someone came in and moved the panel from the bathroom, which is obvious that it's not a good idea to have a panel in the bathroom, but better yet, let's not put a bathroom near a panel. I would have said that in the first place.
So what I don't like is that there's a very bad kink here. They could have simply just bought a 45-degree angle or heated it properly. And the electrical panel's loose on the wall. Like that panel could fall off just with a small little tug. If they did this sloppy, what else did they do? What other corners did they cut to try to make a little bit more of a profit? Or is it someone that just didn't know what they were doing? We have 10 15-amp breakers. That's doing the entire house.
So it means we do not have enough circuits. Here's what I know I'm going to be doing. I'm starting in that corner over there, and I'm going to be taking it down. The fireplace is wrong. I got a feeling I'm going to be opening up all this. So if I open this room, does it make it easier to do what you need to do?
110%.
Okay, here we go again. Ah, this is a really hard attic to work in. There's not a lot of room. At least there is plywood on the roof. Oh, that's not good. That looks like vermiculite. It is vermiculite. There's even some of it here. Within code, as long as it's in the attic space, you can keep it. Oh, I'm gonna have to call on a specialist on this one. Damon!
Hey, what'd you find?
Little pebbles there around the blown in, a little bit of bad insulation.
I know what you're gonna tell me.
Vermiculite.
Asbestos.
So here's the bathroom,
Yeah.
everything from this point right through the front, which is the kitchen. This is the cathedral ceiling.
Right.
Is full of vermiculite. Just look right over here, bam, there's the vermiculite right in front of my eyes. Let's close that up. Nobody goes up there. Let's Brian do his thing, and we'll concentrate downstairs, but that's an issue.
Come on down, guys.
Okay. Before we go, there's been quite a few problems, not only with the fireplace, with plumbing, with electrical. I was up in the attic, I found some asbestos. Now I gotta worry. So I don't want to touch any of the ceiling, any of the plaster, because I want that tested too. So what we're going to do, where our leak is from the corner here, and I know now that I've gotten the whole basement. So let's just start by opening up. Gloves, mask, please, and don't touch the plaster, just till we know. We're going to take the panel pieces down. We're going to lose the bar. But we don't have to go crazy. The day's getting old here, and time is moving on. So let's get done what we can get done and get it out to the bin, and we'll continue tomorrow.
Jump for the slam dunk, baby!
Oh, boy.
After I looked in the attic, I went, we have some problems here. So we have it in the plaster.
As long as you're not disturbing it, it can remain for forever, really. As long as it's undisturbed, it's not a problem. If you're going to renovate and you're going to disturb it, you got to use proper procedures.
Come on in. Watch your step, please, because I'm going to stop you from going in and out the door. This is just for today. Come on in.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, what do you think we have here?
Okay, I see asbestos.
Asbestos.
Where did you find it?
All over your house.
Everywhere?
Well, based on the age, and again, the home inspector and most home inspectors are going to cover themselves and speak generically. It may contain asbestos. It's out of our realm. We don't inspect it. The truth is, based on the age, you look for certain key items, which led me to the attic. I went downstairs and I said, I don't like the plaster, which led me to look under your floor in the basement, and I found vinyl tiles that contain asbestos. Oh. So you have 3 different types in the house.
Okay.
It's a mess.
Not knowing makes me feel very mad.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So in truth, as long as we don't touch anything, it's not bad. But when you touch it, you have an issue. And, you know, I don't want every home inspector to scare homeowners, but I want proper advice to give to you.
Yeah.
What would I have said to you?
Was that predictable from
For me, it
inspection?
was. For me, I would have said, you got a big red flag here. I need you to have it checked.
Could have been the best house, the best place in the world, but with all these issues, and especially big issues here, I would have never bought a house.
Knowledge is a powerful thing, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Give me some time. I'll make it right.
I had no clue, and having all this in one day, in 10 minutes, for me, it's really a little bit too much. You know, it's a little bit, it's scary.
We got asbestos here in the stucco. Therefore, this is a type 3 removal. They would have a stucco, and what they did, they put the asbestos in as a binder to make it more textured. And a lot of times they mix paint with it. So when they put it on, it gave it texture, made it stick to everything, and gave it that fireproof quality as well.
Wanting it down is to keep the dust down, keep all the asbestos dust down to a minimum. The negative air pressure is there in place for when we do take the ceiling down, in case there's any holes going through electricity, plumbing, and whatnot, it'll suck all the air through there and then puts it through a big HEPA filter, then discharges it outside as clean air again.
So obviously we can't be working inside of the house today with the remediation with asbestos happening. This allows me to work on all the problems on the outside of the house at this point, including water penetration. Well, good morning, Colin. Here we go again, buddy. Yeah. Well, this is the only issue really I want you guys taking a look at. Now, we have a lot of water penetration right here. I want to get this one section waterproof and actually give it a window well, as you can see. I mean, we're basically right on grade here, right?
Yeah. We'll excavate this area, open it up, and see what we find.
So, I heard you found some issues here.
First of all, this isn't attached.
Oh, look at that. Is that a clog in there? Is that what I'm looking at?
Absolutely. There's nothing but dirt in there.
So no wonder there was that much water penetration coming there. All the water from that roof up there was draining directly down through that pipe, and it basically wasn't draining at all. It was going right against that foundation with no waterproofing on it. I need Martin in here to scope this out to make sure that everything's okay before we close this back in, and this all has to happen before you waterproof.
I'm running a video camera inspection right now. I do see actually a tree root buildup. What happens is when the tree roots penetrate the drain, they'll grow inside the pipe and they'll create a blockage to the point where the water can no longer drain. The end result is a blockage and a flooding in the basement. Considering that the roots have penetrated already, they will penetrate again. So what I'm able to do is only provide a maintenance and trim those roots. This is a part of my maintenance equipment. It's an electric snake with a root cutter, actually. If they sort of have passed the point of no return, then there's no way of being even able to provide electric snake, and you do have to actually excavate and replace the section of the drain. So, but this is the first approach. That should be always recommended, and hopefully I'll be able to get this thing rectified.
The drain has been scoped and it's clear. And today's building code is only foundation coating. Nothing is required to actually be waterproof. We coated the wall with a rubberized membrane. Then we embedded a fiberglass mesh. And now we're coating it for the second time with the rubber membrane. The purpose of the fiberglass mesh is it bonds the two coatings of mastic together and creates a membrane that never fully cures. And so what that means to us here in this cold weather is that once the frost sets in, there's always going to be a little bit of flexibility. So when the ground freezes and pushes on the house, there's going to be a little bit of flexibility. Nothing gets brittle, nothing cracks. The next step is going to be a 3mm plastic up against that membrane, which allows us to hang the drainage board on the outside nice and clean. We're going to install a clean out here where this drain is located. The drain has already been scoped and it's clear. And we're going to tee our weeping tile into that drain as well. And we're going to envelope the gravel bed and the weeping tile system with a filter cloth. That wall is going to be sealed for a long time.
Okay, come on down, guys. So I'd say remediation is complete. We've got a clean bill of health. We can actually start in here now, guys. 1, 2, 3. I don't think they strapped it to the wall at all because it's moving. And you think that was waiting to come down or what? No brick ties into the concrete. It was just floating there. Okay, clean up aisle 4. So all we're trying to do with this roof is control the water. Steve came up with actually a great idea. He said, just run it off the one side and he can trough that. And I love that idea. We'll get it with a 2x8 right off the front face of this wall. And then we'll rip our 2x8 to nothing. We'll go from a 2x8 full to nothing at that end. And that gives us a really good slope, shedding any water that's going to sit on us. It's all about controlling water, and that's it. So today we have a concrete pour happening. We also have all three trades. So we're gonna get the garage poured first, and we're gonna all jump downstairs and help the trades out. We have electricians, we have plumbers, and we have HVAC coming in. It's a good day. You ready to go, brother?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
No time like the present. Here we go. Let's get some rakes and some shovels getting into the back here, guys, please. You guys ever have food poisoning? I'm gonna start in the back corner here, Carl. Okay, we're gonna start spreading it this way, work our way out. We're not doing level, we're actually giving it a slope from the back of the garage right to the front. So in case of snow melting in the winter, washing your car in here in the summer, you want the water to be able to come out. Well, it's really nice to have the concrete done, especially at this time of the year. We have hit some cold temperatures, so we've had to add some additives to the concrete, which made it a little bit tougher to work on.
There you go.
We've got to let the concrete set up a little bit. We'll use what I call the helicopter, and we'll give it a nice polish on this floor.
Okay. Pretend this driveway's not here. Pretend the asphalt is not there. Here's the problem. This driveway runs down this way, and if you try and tie back into it, you're gonna run that way. So you have to ignore that pavement, and you're gonna run it this way, following it down the side of the garage. And next year, when it's nice and hot in the summer, they can pull up this driveway and redo it and tie into our driveway.
That makes sense.
So make sure it runs down this way and out to the back of the house, and make sure a little bit goes into the garage drain.
No worries. We got it.
Thank you.
Done. All right. Thanks,
Okay.
bud.
So now that we have our garage height set, we set everything off that and we start pitching everything away. To make sure that we have our base material at the right height, we have to put the drain in first, then grade everything to the drain and away from the drain. So I've got to cut into the weeping tile that Martin put in so that anything that comes flowing in here is going to go somewhere. We pitch away from the front door, from the side of the house, make sure that there's no water going to be sitting up against the side of the house. So you pitch everything away, keep the water away from the house, unlike before where it was pitching into the house.
Pretty good. Now that all the heavy lifting is done outside, it allows me to actually start working on the basement. Now, Martin has found a lot of problems with the plumbing. We've already dug it up for him, so now he can actually start the work on the plumbing. Mr. Martin, so what are we looking at here, man?
Well, we're looking at a mess.
I'd say.
That shower was never vented.
Yep.
It was connected actually on a T. So that water, as it was draining from the shower, was splitting. Part of it was going towards the toilet fence, part of it was going towards the stack.
The clean out, is that what I'm looking at there?
Yeah.
That's the clean out?
This is all in pieces.
Oh, look at that.
This is the original clay pipe. It is broken. The good thing is that now that we have everything excavated, we'll be able to tunnel underneath, replace it with a PVC, bring the new clean out to grade, and then give them a new bathroom. Slope has been improved. Everything's been done properly, so it's ready for gravel and backfill.
The wiring was overloaded. They gutted the basement, so Robin and I are in the process of just rewiring it. We're gonna put all the plugs in one circuit, no more than 12 on a circuit, so that's what we're doing. We'll put lights separately. We're gonna be swapping the panel out. Well, we will bring it up to code for him.
The cold isn't good, because what it's ending up doing is it's freezing our sand. We're using a heater on the sand to keep it warm so we can keep using it and trowel it out and level it out. And we're trying to lay it in sections so that we're working it as the sand starts to freeze up. It's getting close to the end of the year for doing this stuff. So we got to get this finished so that they can come back.
a good sign.
This is not wet at all. That's a really good sign. That means the window well is doing its job, not to mention fixing that pipe. That's really good. You know what we're ready for now?
Spray foam.
Attaboy. So the spray foam, when it's ejected, it comes out hot. It comes out in liquid form. As it cools, it expands and gets into all the little nooks and crannies that you wouldn't be able to properly do with, say, a bad insulation. It also gives you about 5.7 R value per inch. We go 3.5 inches on our walls. Now, on a basement foundation wall, you only need an R12. We do as much as an R18 to an R20. There's two types of spray foam. There's open cell and closed cell. We only used a closed cell. Now, a closed cell simply means it has less air bubbles in it. As you can see, this is a denser product. So the open cell spray foam, because it has all the air bubbles within it, will give you less of an R value than a closed cell. The denser, the better.
We have a corner applicator who does both sides at the same time, but it's always nice to do it by hand, because by hand we don't have to sand it that much. So this is what I'm doing right here. I do both corners at the same time. So like that, that's just about 98% sure that I'm not gonna be sanding like crazy, and the painter is gonna be happy.
We had a pole here that's a structural pole. So Damon came up with a great idea to build an entertainment system. And since they love reading, he wanted to give them another bookshelf downstairs so they had something in the basement. Yep. I hope the homeowner really loves it, because her large living room upstairs is just full of books. So this will just give her another excuse to buy more books.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Oh, beautiful.
Girl, it's cold out here. Let me in. Oh, it's a little nicer in here, eh, bud?
It's freezing out there.
Oh, man. Look at that, buddy. That looks fantastic. Look at that. Look at the routering you did and everything. That looks really, really good, man. Very impressed. So this is what we have going on today. We have Frank putting in all the lights. He's done everything at the panel at this point. Tiles. Let's get Sherry to grout right away, because then I want Craig to paint after that. We also have Martin, obviously, finishing the bathroom. We have York Aluminum here today putting on a storm door. Carpet's coming in. Let's stay out of their way. Let's keep cleaning. Final touches. We're almost there.
It's not easy putting this stone down in freezing cold weather, is it?
No, Teo really struggled with this because, you know, the weather hit us really hard, really fast, and we had to get this down. So he struggled with this a bit.
I think they're really going to like the solar lights.
Yeah.
What that's going to do is when they come in and there's no outside lights, it's just going to light up the path.
As long as the planes don't confuse this with the airport runway, we'll be safe, right?
Actually, that's funny. You would have had to put out, like, quite a few of them. Well, we're done. Good job. Good
Thanks,
job.
buddy.
Let's get them.
Oh, but...
How you doing?
Oh, the day has come, finally.
It has, and I swear, when we started this job, it was hot out. Summer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go take a look.
Absolutely.
Come on. You know, this has been not an easy one because winter came in, bam, and
Yes.
it came in cold. And that wall was not a very safe wall. Damon went over, and I think he just pushed it over and continued walking through.
You know what? That was the thing that we really never cry about that. It's great. It's great.
How do you like your lights?
Are those lights?
They're awesome.
They're solar lights, so there's no power.
I told you
It's
that
right
they
from
were
the sun. You're
solar.
gonna love this, especially at nighttime, the way they light up. You will really like this.
Outside is it's like really somebody read my mind. So it's weird that all these things combined together actually match exactly what we either dreaming or thinking or planning. So this is the best surprise ever.
Here's what we done. Obviously, we pulled up the concrete.
Yeah.
We had to bring in the Bone Brothers, and we had to fix the foundation, solve the problem from the water coming in. Removing even your downspout here,
Yeah.
getting on the roof and peeking that out this way, controlling water away from the house. You got a new garage door.
That's great.
And everything looks nice and clean and
clean,
new,
yes.
right?
Yes.
No mold, no leaks, no nothing.
No mushroom. Where are my mushrooms?
No mushrooms.
Where are my mushrooms?
Do you want to see the basement?
Yes.
Really, yes. Because all these guys were a little bit mysterious.
It's just all...
You know, protecting.
It's just cinder block walls.
No,
There's nothing there. I wouldn't
That's
worry about
okay.
it. You're not going to see anything.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow, you're just like getting excited right away?
wow. Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
See what he did. Oh, my God.
Oh, you like the cabinet, do you?
Oh, boy.
What I like best in this room
Is the bookcase.
It's the yes, it's the shelving in the back. So I didn't expect this surprise, and because I love books, it's something personal. It's not a piece that you just nail there. It's something custom made for that space and for that. Exactly for that. So it's something personal. Then it's great. It's really, really great.
Let's talk about your fireplace first. What I like about it is it gives off that little bit of nice warmth that you need because you can feel the heat from here.
Yes.
You can move it anywhere you want, so based on bringing in people or how you set up your furniture in here, it doesn't need to be exhausted outside. It burns what they call alcohol, so it's very friendly.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Since you lost one, we gave you something else. Let me talk about the bones of the place, because this is important to me. We knew we had the asbestos, and we brought in the pros to take care of that, and I'm glad that I'm even affiliated with these guys. When we go to put everything back together again, we want to make sure that we use a type of wood called blue wood. Doesn't mold, bugs don't like it, so you never have to worry about things like that. We have the spray foam, love the spray foam, guys, so now this is really thermal broken.
Well, you can tell now it's very, it's a dramatic change.
It's instant.
Dramatic that we had to
that way.
reduce 2 degrees in the house, which is, I think, huge.
Go take a look at the bathroom. So go on, take a look.
Oh, boy! It's perfect. It's nice and clean and no wire around. Beautiful.
You know, simple bathroom, nice toilet. We use a very, very eco-friendly toilet. Nice and simple.
I think the biggest improvement in the one room that we probably got back is the bathroom because the toilet is not in the shower and we have a proper sink. It's exactly what we needed.
So come on over here. We'll talk about the electrical panel. Now, we made sure we put in a new panel.
Okay.
We made sure that we got all your permits that were necessary. Frank fixed anything else that he found as normal.
Yeah.
A whole house surge protector, which is really important. We want to have
great.
these.
That's great. And out of the washroom.
And out of the washroom, because water and electricity. We also have a seal on the panel, and I'm really big on this now. I love this, and this seal here says, who's closed this up? Frank's company, Solutions Electrical.
Okay.
If anyone else comes in, that seal's broke. So now with Frank on this, you ever need anything done, Frank will come in, do what he needs to do, reseal the panel, and it tells the whole world this is done to code and the permits were pulled.
Yes.
So bottom line, are you happy?
Beyond what I could imagine.
Well, then I'm happy.
It's warm, it's clean, it's dry, it looks amazing, and it's far beyond what we could have even imagined.
It's fantastic.
Hey, finish up and let's go back to work.